In this written press release, the Grazianos say the Boleas are phony and two-faced. And in our exclusive video, you see Nick Bolea on a jailhouse monitor for the first time, and he's angry about our cameras being in there. As Nick Bolea talks to his sister Brooke Tuesday afternoon, he sees our camera and makes a gesture we can't show you. The Bolea family didn't want to answer any questions as they walked into the jail visitation center. But John Graziano's family has plenty to say about the Bolea's jailhouse phone calls in a written statement, saying these tapes clearly show what the Bolea said in court was calculated to give the court the impression that Nick deserved a break. They're talking about this jailhouse phone call between Nick and his dad Hulk Hogan made public last week.
Well, I don't know what type of person John was or what he did to get himself in this situation. I know he was pretty aggressive and used to yell at people and used to do stuff. But for some reason, man, God laid some shit on that kid, man. I don't know what he was into.
John was a negative person.
He was what?
He was a negative person. Will you work on that reality deal?
Yep.
For me and get that thing lined up so the minute I walk out of wherever I walk out of, it's there, boom.
Can you do it while you're on probation?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, you want to do it with Pink Snickers or you want to do it with someone else?
I want to do it where I'll make the most money.
Well, then you need to do it with me, Jason, and Eric.
Okay.
Here's what Debbie Graziano, John's mom, is saying about that phone call. If Terry Bolea cared about John Graziano, he wouldn't be blaming his semi-conscious state and his lifelong battle to survive as bad karma. If Nick Bolea cared about John Graziano, he wouldn't be describing him as a negative person. These people are the biggest phonies and two-faced individuals that I've ever seen. And here's what John's dad, Ed Graziano, has to say. How can these people think of making money as my son lays in bed fighting for his life on a daily basis? The reason he was put in jail was to think about my son. That's the last thought on his mind. Nick Bolea's attorney, Kevin Hazlett, says the phone calls being released is unprecedented, and he plans to ask for clarification on whether jailhouse phone calls between a parent and a juvenile are indeed a public record or a confidential conversation. By the way, Nick's mom, Linda Bolea, decided to skip her jailhouse visit with her son after seeing our camera in the room. The Boleas get 3 hours a week to talk to their son over a closed-circuit monitor.